It's gonna be okay. Doctor, what's the news? Is she gonna get a second shot at life? Her condition is stable, but she's going to need new tires, hood, fenders, and fluids at a minimum. Thank God we have insurance. Well, your insurance doesn't cover that. What? I'm not gonna be able to afford tires or anything else. Man, this whole insurance thing kind of seems like a scam. Well, welcome back for the part 2. Couldn't leave this thing sitting. Gonna start off doing some routine type of stuff, filters, fluids, and then we'll get into some fun stuff. I have a bunch of parts ordered and it's gonna be a good video. A John Deere filter came off of it. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Based on what this machine looks like, I don't think they would have stuck with OEM filters. That's probably the original filter right there. This machine calls for 3 quarts. Got it measured out here in this handy little jug of T5 Shell Rotella heavy duty diesel oil. Gonna do the same thing back here. This is the drain bolt for the hydraulic fluid. Oh my God. Is that not the worst filter you've ever seen? Can't tell me that's not original. So this fuel filter is relatively new because it came with this housing that had to be replaced in the previous video, but I'm gonna swap it out with a much higher quality filter. All right, this is gonna be our last set of filters for this thing, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of what's behind this air filter cover. Oh my goodness. There's no air filter. It's just a pre-filter. Wow, wow, wow. Who takes an air filter out and doesn't replace it? This has an air filter style setup, kind of like heavy equipment. Honestly, it's got a pre-filter and then a much larger serviceable filter. Normally, people don't change these. Oh yeah, look at that. That's sad. It's just sad. And if you haven't caught on yet, I'm a pretty big fan of Wix filters for everything I use. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen Project Farm on YouTube. He tests all different kinds of filters, and 9 out of 10 times Wix comes out on top. I'm gonna have to order another one of these wing nuts anyways because it didn't have it, and that's what also would hold this cap on. That'll work for now. There's also a little sock that's supposed to go on the end of this to prevent large debris from getting sucked up. I'll have to get one of those as well. All right, we got all the boring stuff that we had to do done. Let's go do some things that are going to be pretty fun. Something that has bothered me so bad since day one is these tires. All of them, you only get about 5 minutes out of them, and then you have to add air. Let's change the tires. There's probably going to be a bunch of people who really love the tire that I went with, and there's probably going to be a few that disagree, but it's the only option that I saw for the two-wheel drive 455. If you're ever doing this, make sure you keep your bars away from your valve stem. I've had a couple bad days like that. These bearings are actually surprisingly really good. I don't feel any grit in them, and they're certainly not loose. Golly, look at how freaking good that looks. So in hindsight, I probably should have painted those wheels when I had them off. They might be okay. They look a little rough, but once we get the new panels on and actually clean this thing for the first time, I don't think they're gonna look really bad. No expense was spared for this thing. Just throw a new hood on it. It's also got some new side panels. They did not come with the screens. You have to reuse your screens. And I thought maybe my original ones had some dirt on it, but it looks like some surface rust. But that goes back into, you know, I'm not painting this thing. It's not a full restoration or anything. It's just giving it some life back.
car for you to fill up today?
I've had nothing but problems from this Rotopax gas can. For as much as they cost, I can't recommend it. In the couple weeks that we've owned this thing, let's give it a first proper washing. I just have some Purple Power in one of these Hobo Freight pump sprayers here. And you know, with this tire choice, having the deck and all, the reason I went with them, this isn't going to be, you know, a lawnmower. You're not gonna cut grass with this and put all the hours on it, at least what I'm doing. I am currently looking for the Model 40 loader that John Deere makes. I would love to put a loader on this. I'm in Central Virginia, so if you know anybody or if you have one, I am in the market right now. So I must say, I'm extremely impressed with how this tractor pulls this trailer. I think it weighs about 1,100 pounds, and my other mower, it struggles so hard. The trailer kind of pushes the mower around. I think now would be a good time to say thank you to the people in the last video who commented, and I think made the 100% correct decision of putting some money into this tractor, getting it serviced, ready to go, ready to work. This little thing is kind of growing on me. Normally I flip and sell a lot of stuff I buy on Marketplace, but I think this tractor is going to stick around for a while. I've already gotten quite a bit more use out of it than I thought I would, and I've been very impressed so far with its performance. I actually just used it to help pull the next project up to the tree row. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video of us trying to get this thing running. I'm always bringing projects like this home, so if you like the video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.